Yeah, hello bastards. Hello bastards. Let's fucking get right into this motherfucker. Right, discipline equals freedom. It does. Take control of your life in 30 days. I want this video to have an impact on you that you can then look at the next 30 days like, right, I've got this, alright? Because if I can do it, you can do. You can do it, you can too. Alright then, without further ado, let's get right into it. What is discipline? The ability to control yourself, actions, thoughts, and emotions. Controlling yourself in difficult situations, right? Composure. If this may be meeting this most beautiful girl in the world, or you're on your way and you're walking past McDonald's, or your mates are going to McDonald's, and you've just got to stay disciplined because it's part of your goals and it's part of the way you're looking at life at the moment. Of, you know what, I've cut this out and I've written this down now, and I'm staying disciplined and I'm staying to the point. All right, so, and at the end of the day, discipline is number one. Everything you've ever wanted, you can have, but you can only have any of this with discipline. All right, it's pretty fucking simple. All right, lads, pretty simple. Discipline equals freedom. Okay, moving on graciously. The rules of this challenge, because at the end of the day, it's a challenge, lads. There's just, come on, it's life here. We need challenges. This is what makes us men. If you miss one task from this discipline challenge, you must start from day one. Now, no one will know but you. Okay, do not try to fool yourself, because there is no shame in beginning again, but there is shame in being dishonorable. Now, what I have on my arm is strength and honor, just like Maximus Decimus Meridius said, you know, strength and honor. He said it to his comrades as he went into battle. And, you know, you need to be true to yourself, gents. If you're not true to yourself, you're lying to yourself. And at the end of the day, you got to treat yourself with some sort of respect. Because if you're not doing that, then you're just a wally. Alright? But there is no shame in beginning again, just as long as you're sticking to it. Okay? Now, let's go on. Let's bloody move on. Alright. 1. Make it daily discipline task day 1 to 30. 33 trees. Make it a goal to read just 10 pages a day from self-development books. Why? You need this information. You need new information as well. Gives world-class daily mentor advice for free. Because at the end of the day, mate, you're going to need a mentor in life. You're going to need someone who has made it and who has got the advice, who has got the wisdom that they can pass on to you. Now, I know how expensive that is nowadays. I know that it costs a pretty penny to hear from somebody who's quite influential and who has got the money and the girls and the freedom. So what a better way to indulge in this knowledge is through books. Now, for someone like me who has ADHD, I find it difficult to sit down and read 10 pages a day. So I have something called Audible. Audible works perfectly for me because when I'm sat here, I can put my Audible on, I can listen, or when I go for a run, I can put my Audible on, or when I'm going for a bike ride, or when I'm driving, it's always in my ears, so it's like I'm learning all the time. And also it's very, very important when I run, because I get a lot of demons that go through my mind that tell me to give up. Now, when I'm listening to that, my subconscious is completely quiet because I'm indulging in this information that is in these books. So, yeah. These books give hope. Alright? Now, a little pro tip. Read Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within. Alright, this will help massively with this. Now, second rule. Dedicate yourself to daily exercises for a minimum of 30 minutes. Okay? No matter your choice, walking, yoga, running, hitting the gym, swimming, boxing, or playing football, make sure you stay active every day. Because being active is just so important for you, for your test production, for your your brain, your dopamine, your chemical balances. So important to be active. All right. Also, don't forget to take progress photos from now until the 30-day mark. All right. You need that 30 days of like, right, this is where I started and this is where I finished. You need to commit yourself to this. So by the end of the 30 days, you can look at yourself in the mirror and be like, look, it's fucking working. I'm going to carry this on. All right. If you're already following a workout regime, like 5 days a week, consider incorporating walk or run on your 2 rest days to cultivate discipline. All right. So it keeps the momentum going. All right. So there are no rest days. You're in sense, like for me, my rest days now consist of going to the sauna, steam, going for a nice hike, or walking along the beach. Like, you've got to keep active. You've got to keep that heart pumping. You can't just be sat indoors watching movies as much as you might want to. And maybe that's your vice, like in the evening, you know, you've done everything and then you can go and do that, all right? But remember not to pig out on fast food, all right? That's just massively important. You got to stay, you know, intact. Rule number 3. Sorry, this isn't right. Sit quietly for 5 minutes alone. Think about the man you want to be. Now, I spoke about this a lot in my last video, and it is fucking important, excuse my language, to visualize your hired self, your desired self. All right. If you don't see yourself as somebody who is gonna get this money, gonna get this bread, and I promise you, if you've even clicked on this video, I can assure you that you probably already get this. Like when I'm daydreaming or listening to my favorite track, like all I can think about is the future, the fun things that are gonna happen, the yachts, the cars, the women, the stogies, the rooftop bars, paying off my mum's mortgage. Like all of these big goals, I visualize them happening, and you know, I even get these feelings of emotions which make me so happy because I know I'm going to be able to do it. It's just a matter of time, perseverance, and discipline. Right, write that down. Once you've done that, what type of man you want to become, characteristics, hairstyles, clothing, jewelry, body type, morals, jobs, and abilities. Okay, all of these things are massive. Like, sit in your room in the dark, you can be quiet, you can put some meditation music on, but you know, you're going to really want to lock in. Even voice what you can see. You know, if you can't physically see it, then voice it. Say like, oh, my hairstyle is like this, or my clothing, I'm wearing a fucking leather Swedish motorbike jacket with Purcell sunglasses on, nice black jeans with some Hermes silver cut boots. I don't fucking know, but that sounds like a pretty cool outfit. All right. Imagine you're already this man. What does it look like? How does it feel? And what are you doing that to the day? What? I think that's a spell check. My bad. This will empower you, and slowly you will become him. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we are all searching for our higher self, all right, through pain, discipline, repercussions. All of these trials and tribulations make us into that man. We are already that guy. We just need to find him, okay? You need to unlock it all up here. Power comes to the men in solitude and silence. Welcome both daily, okay? You can't be a bitch. All right, there's no time for being a bitch. Can't just be calling your mates up that you're feeling sad. Mate, I was there last year. I was feeling insecure as fuck. Like, but you like, go for a walk. All right, go sit down, look at a nice view, watch the sunset. If it's raining, sit indoors. Just think, be in silence and solitude. I promise you, the power comes from within. Do some breathing techniques. I promise you, this will help you. Rule number 4, power list. Each evening, write down 3 essential tasks for the day. Every day, those tasks must be done. Okay, so the day before, you'll be writing down these 3 tasks. This will make you productive. At the end of the 30 days, you will have completed 90 essential tasks. This will rocket your growth in idea and areas that you choose. Okay, so if it's business, okay, you're going to be thinking of tasks to amplify your business. This could be with women, this could be with your fitness goals, this could be with whatever you choose. But I promise you, if you get these tasks done by the end of the 30 days, you will have accomplished so much. So, warning, do not include any of your daily rules to this, because that will be cheating. All right, you want to be adding new tasks. All right, cool. Rule number 5. Now, if you're feeling like a real bad man and you really want to get involved in this shit, no alcohol, no fast food, and no drugs, okay? Prove you really have the discipline. If you can't go 30 days without these things, you are addicted. You need clarity that being free from drugs and alcohol brings discipline, okay? I've just given up snus, so I am with you on this right now. I've just given up snus. I realized that it was releasing prolactin into my body, which is the hormone that females produce when they're producing milk, when they're lactating. So my test levels were getting a lot lower than they should be, and I'm not performing at a rate that I should be performing at. And I rely on test production massively. I'm a professional Muay Thai fighter. Like, I need testosterone at the end of the day. So this is very important. So I am in the same boat. No, I haven't had alcohol for the last 2 months. And fast food is also another one which I am enduring right now. So no fast food, no drugs, and no alcohol. If you cannot do any of this, you are addicted, okay? And remember, if you have any of these things during the 30 days, you go back to the first day, all right? If you're serious about this, you go back to the first day. Yeah, so I have attached a link in my bio, in the description of this video. You can get involved. There will be a template there for you to fill out all of these things every day. I suggest getting a journal, okay? I have a journal. Every single day I write in my journal. I find it very good for my brain. You know, it's like I'm talking to a mate every day. If I'm feeling shit about something, I always conclude positively. You know, any thoughts that are going through my mind, anything that I need to get done will go through my journal, all right? I get all of this written out. It's all out there in the cosmos, manifesting shit every single day, and a lot of it comes true, I promise you. So if you're real about this, go into the description, click on the link, fill out the template, and get involved with this, guys. All right? There is no time to waste. Your future is what you will make of it, all right? If you apply discipline to your life, I can assure you the gold, the money, the women, everything will come your way, okay? Everything. I can promise you that. And if you have applied all the discipline in the world and it doesn't come to you, then I will let you knock me out for free. I will let you knock me out, all right? So get involved. Click the link in the description, and I hope this has helped you a lot. All right, because this is one of the main things that have got me to where I am today. All right, so good luck. Message me on Instagram. I want to see that you are getting involved in this. I want to be there on the journey with you. So message me if you have started this, and I want to hear your feedback. I want to see you guys grafting for it. All right, so I will see you lot in a bit. Peace.